Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. AUD USD off 1 week low to regain 0.7100. Eyes RBA at ntvforex.com. News ID 44C28F2141 GMT by Anil Panchal. AUD USD seesaws around 0.712032 after recovering from 0.7075. US dollar recovery. Worsening coronavirus conditions in Victoria favored short-term sellers earlier. RBA widely anticipated repeating the status quo amid pandemic. Aussie retail sales and trade balance to also entertain pair trader. US stimulus talks, second-tier data and virus updates are important too. AUD USD takes rounds to 0.7125 at the start of Tuesday's Asian session. The Aussie pair recently pulled back from the lowest since July 24. Though, the 0.712032 area seems to restrict the quote's recovery moves currently. While the US dollar's bounce portrayed a second daily loss-making day on Monday, bears are catching a breather ahead of the key data events from Australia. US dollar recovery or a pullback. Although catalysts ranging from the month-end positioning to upbeat US data favored the greenback's gains, there are no strong clues as to the currency's future strength. The US dollar index DXY stabilized around 93.50 by the end of Monday. In doing so, the greenback's gauge versus the major currencies stretched its U-turn from the lowest since May 2018, triggered Friday. Upbeat prints of ISM manufacturing PMI, up 54.2 versus 53.6 forecast, rekindled expectations that the American economy is strong enough to ward off the coronavirus COVID-19 risk. Also favoring the greenback could be the policymakers' rush to cut the much-awaited deal on the fiscal stimulus, with the decision on unemployment claim benefits be the priority. However, the pandemic continues to pose a threat to the USD's return, whereas the Fed policymakers' dovish outlook also poses a threat to the bulls. On the other hand, upbeat figures from Australian PMI and TD securities inflation, not to forget China's cakes and manufacturing PMI, failed to please the bulls. The reason could be traced from worsening COVID-19 conditions in Victoria. Even if the new cases have eased from 670 to near 430, downbeat comments from Victorian Premier Daniel Andrews, suggesting further business closures, weigh on the quote. On Sunday, Victoria declared a state of disaster and imposed new lockdown measures until at least September 13. Against this backdrop, the market's risk tone remains upbeat. To portray the mood, Wall Street marked gains on Monday, whereas the US 10-year Treasury yields also gained 1.8 basis points BPS to 0.554%. Moving on, traders will keep eyes on the RBA's monetary policy decision and statement of monetary policy (SOMP). While the policymakers are less likely to offer any surprises, the recent outbreak of the virus in Victoria might push them towards a dovish outlook, which in turn could extend the Australian dollar's weakness. Read NBSP RBA preview. COVID running amok in XE Aussie Nat, no worries made ahead of the RBA. Australia's June month's retail sales may confirm 2.4% preliminary forecast, whereas trade balance can rise to 8,800 M from 8,025 M for the said month. Technical analysis: an ascending trend line from May 22, currently around 0.7075, precedes the 0.706560 support zone, comprising June 10 high and July 24 low, to restrict the pair's near-term downside. Alternatively, bulls have to dominate past 0.7200 to regain market confidence. Additional important levels overview: today last price 0.7125, today daily change 18 pips, today daily change percent 0.25%, today daily open 0.7143, NBSP trends daily SMA 20 0.7051, daily SMA 50 0.6935, daily SMA 10 0.6611, daily SMA 200 0.6698, NBSP levels previous daily high 0. 0.7228 previous daily low 0.7133 previous weekly high 0.7228 previous weekly low 0.7087 previous monthly high 0.7228 previous monthly low 0.6876 daily Fibonacci 38.2% 0.7169 daily Fibonacci 61.8% 0.7192 daily pivot point S1 0.7107 daily pivot point S2 0.7072 daily pivot point S3 0.7012 daily pivot point R1 0.7203 daily pivot point R2 0.7263 daily pivot point R3 0.7298 NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me mt5.expert.advisors.